All right, guys, welcome back to Forge BJJ. I'm here with Eli Knight. He came up here this weekend to do a seminar here at the school. If you guys aren't part of Eli Knight's subscription, make sure you guys check that out on his YouTube channel. He's got a lot of great stuff on there. All right, so he's just gonna go over a couple things that he did during the workshop, which was some really cool stuff.
Thanks. Yeah, we did a lot.
We did a lot.
I kind of threw a smattering of a lot of stuff out of there, but the focus was intended to be bottom and top half guard, so which obviously can expand a lot. And somehow that led us into headquarters passing. So I don't even remember how we got there, but I know what it was. It was from knee shield, because this is what I do whenever I encounter knee shield. Because there's plenty of ways to pass knee shield, but it's a stubborn position, and this is one of the strongest framing positions he can be in on bottom, because this is a powerful frame, this is a powerful hook to stabilize me, and he's got both his arms. So a lot of times, rather than like sitting here trying to dismantle all these frames and figure out another pass or try to weaving pass or whatever, I'll just reset the position into headquarters. So what that means is I'm going to go here on his hip, I want to pick up this knee, and I want to shift everything across and over. And from here now, is this calling your knee? Yeah. I'm squatting, and my spine is running parallel to his shin, because I don't want to lean too far and have him elevate me and sweep me off of here. So I'm just sitting kind of here. If I need to stabilize, I like to grab the outside here, and I like to grab the pant here if I need these. From this position here, we got several different passes we can do. First thing I'd like to try to check for is a float pass. On float passing, I'm gonna take my hands to the floor. So he feels pretty good about it because he feels like he can elevate me sometimes when I do that. So when I get here, now I'm gonna kick myself in the butt, or try to, and that hooks my instep versus his, or my shoelaces versus his. From there, I extend my leg down and I pike my hips, and that's gonna help clear me over that knee, and I should pass straight to mount. Alternatively, if I don't feel like I'm gonna pass to mount, or if I feel like this leg is still gonna be caught, then what I can do instead is once I hook here, I can free that leg and go knee on belly instead, right? So that's another good way that we can use that float pass to get us either to mount or to knee on belly. Now, what happens sometimes though, if I can't hook that foot with my foot because his foot's too close to my butt, right? Then what he's doing to attach that foot to my butt is opening space here. So I've got to go into the spaces that he opens for me. So this knee then is going to cut over to here. So now I pass into this dope mount kind of position. I want my knee tucked tight to his hip, and I want to shin staple on that hamstring on the bottom, that thigh on the bottom. I don't want this to come out, because now he's going to start like attacking my legs, right? So this keeps my legs safe, right? Now, I'm still not completely passed, but this is a good passing position, because from here, when I feel him give me kind of pressure back with that, I'm going to switch my hips and cut the knee inside. Now I'm clear of his knee line, and so I've essentially got the pass. I can either just square back up to mount, or if I can stretch that leg out and hook, I can sometimes create the roll and take the back off of it that way, right? So that's another good option too. Now, the cool thing about headquarters is wherever he gives me space, he gives me a pass, right? So whether I can hook his foot, push it down, pike the hips over for float passing, pass the dope mount like we just saw, or when we get here, sometimes the knee winds up too much on this side. So the easiest thing to do from here, simplest thing to do from here, is the knee cut, right? So I keep pressure here. I'm gonna punch this to the floor and then knee cut across to here, right? And once I knee cut, we're here like this, cross body, and then essentially I just have to clear my foot the rest of the way and I'm out, right? I got one more that I look at sometimes from here, and it's because it's deceptive. You don't really see this one a whole lot. So from here, I get heavy on this side, and if he's pushing that knee into me at base, and I step on his hip and use that to help clear. You see what I mean? So I step here and I use that to clear over that way. So it's kind of hard, kind of tricky to see sometimes. We here, I lean the weight a little more this way. I step on his hip and I use that to push my hips past, and then here I am back in that mount position, right? So whether there's space by his hip, behind his knee, between his foot and my butt, right? Whether his knee is center, left, or right, that all determines the kind of way that I'm going to pass out of the headquarters position. So it's a really powerful passing position.
Yeah, it was great. It was a good workshop, good stuff.
I appreciate you having me down, brother.
Yeah, I appreciate you coming. If you guys like that, please make sure you subscribe and check Eli out on his channel as well. Thanks a lot.